Today, we are reacting to your guys' predictions for the USMNT in the 2026 World Cup. Guys, you ready for this? Here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to read a hot take. One of you will have to argue for or against it, and we're going to alternate based on the hot take. For the first one, Raheem, you are going to be in favor of this. Tom, you are going to be against this.
Okay.
You guys ready? Raheem, you'll go first, and here's the hot take from Moonsy on Twitter.
Thanks, Moonsy.
He says, when I tell you Poch is awful now, I truly mean it. The USMNT is the best it has ever been player-wise, and we're somehow worse now than the last World Cup. Raheem, you got to be in favor of that. You got like 30 seconds.
To be in favor.
To be in favor. Argue for that. Argue for this take. Poch is awful. The USMNT is the best it has ever been player-wise, and we're somehow worse than the last World Cup.
They haven't phrased that take particularly well. I think what it basically means is team good, Poch bad.
All right, Raheem, remember, even if you don't agree with this take, you have to defend it. That's the whole point.
Okay.
Raheem, all right, even if you don't agree, you have to be in favor of that take. Give us your argument.
Okay, I will give you my argument. Okay, Greg Berhalter's first stint as a U.S. men's national team manager is probably one of the best managerial careers we've seen from any U.S. men's national team manager. If you consider the amount of trophies that he was able to win with that squad, he was able to finally win them to the Concacaf Nations League. They successfully went to a round of 16 appearance in a World Cup, which is kind of the goal for this next World Cup anyway. I mean, Greg Berhalter already accomplished a lot of things that Pochettino still hasn't done with this squad.
Oh, that's interesting. Tom, you have to be against that now. What's your take?
To be fair, you've done really well there because I know you don't believe that and you've stuck up for yourself. So well done, Raheem. Make it clear, Raheem does not believe what he just said.
Pochettino, I like you, bro.
No, but here's the deal. Mauricio Pochettino was an elite manager in the way that Greg Berhalter isn't. Greg Berhalter was a fantastic vibes guy, right? Fantastic vibes guy. Pochettino is an elite tactician who can also set a culture. What you're seeing right now is Pochettino figuring it out, so in, 7 months, they can be much better as a team. And look, the squad, you can debate that, which is what we're doing, funnily enough, but I think this is a really good US men's national team group, and I think it's got the kind of manager that they actually need for success at the World Cup.
But all right. Listen, I hear both you guys. Both you guys actually had pretty good arguments for whether you agree with it or not. I'm gonna have to give this debate to Raheem.
Why?
The reason I give it to Raheem is because he has come with more specific, concrete examples. And I hear you, Poch is an elite manager, right? But hey, we're gonna have success in 7 months. You gotta trust me.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, source. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Raheem.
Pochettino, we do love you, though, my guy. Thank you for supporting goal.
Raheem, you get first point for that one. All right, for the next one, Raheem, you are against this take, and Tom, you are for this take. And Tom, you'll argue first, and the take is from Tactical Manager on Twitter. He says, if Mexico, the U.S., and Canada combined into one team, they would still not be favorites to win the World Cup. Tom, you are in favor of that. You get like 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Good job. Like, our best player is still Christian Pulisic with you. No, of course not. Like, that. So I can name you 10 teams who would be better than that team. You ready?
Yeah.
Spain, Argentina, England, Brazil, Germany, France, Netherlands, Uruguay, Italy.
Brazil? You can say
I already said Brazil. Italy, Portugal. Bang.
Bang.
There you go.
Tom, that was good. Raheem, you're against that. What's your
what
debate?
I will say. In a World Cup, you don't need to be the best team in the World Cup. Think about it. Morocco made it to the semifinals one year. Croatia made it to the final one year. Sometimes the luck of the draw goes your favor. This U.S., Canada, Mexico side could be in a position where they play against the weaker teams from the round of 16 onwards. Let's say, for example, this squad qualifies in a semifinal because historically, we've always seen an underdog story in that semifinal.
Okay.
All it takes is 2 results to go your way. If I have Alphonso Davies and Christian Pulisic on my left-hand side, I'm backing that.
Raheem, you made a real hold on. Raheem, I gotta say, man, you've made a really good argument for that, but you didn't convince me. Tom, I'll give you a point for that one. Tom, I'll give you a point for that one.
Hey, listen, like, what is it? It's like, yeah, we got Kevin Durant, but they've got Kevin Durant, but we got Jaden McDaniels.
They got KD, we got Jaden McDaniels.
Dang. All right.
I mean, I think that squad on paper still would be kind of good, though.
No.
A USMNT Canada, Mexico side?
Be decent.
That'd be all right.
Wait, who's the manager, though?
Ooh.
We'll take Poch for that.
No, we'll take Jesse Marsh, baby.
All right.
Mr. Marsh.
Make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below who is having the better debate out of these guys so far. All right, the next hot take here, guys. Raheem, you are against this.
Okay.
You're going to debate first. Here's a take from Joe Boucher on Twitter. Hot take 2.0. Tyler Adams should no longer be part of this USMNT starting 11. I'm not even sure if he should be high on the first team priority list as a whole. Malik Tillman absolutely should be. Raheem?
Am I for this or against this?
You're against this.
I'm 100% against this. First of all, what has Malik Tillman proven in a U.S. men's national team shirt other than a great Gold Cup performance? We've seen Tyler Adams perform in Nations League. We've seen him perform in the World Cup. Consistently, he's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. At Bournemouth, he scored recently against Manchester City. Malik Tillman has made a move to Bayer Leverkusen. He was coming to replace Florian Wirtz, who has also underperformed at Liverpool, but Malik Tillman has also quietly been underperforming at Leverkusen as well, and you expect him to take that helm if he's getting that position at the number 10 at Bayer Leverkusen. You got to be performing. So to say that Tyler Adams hasn't had an impact on the national team he has is honestly quite disrespectful in my opinion.
That's really good. Tom, I know you have to agree with that for the sake of the debate.
I have to agree that I dislike my favorite player in the U.S. men's national team.
What's your argument to convince me that you're right against?
My argument is that Tyler Adams is never fit anyway. He's never injured. He's got chronic injury problems. His muscles don't work, and as much as I think he's a talent, you can't rely on him to play 90 minutes of every game. So that's why you're better off bringing someone like a Tillman into the squad. I think we've seen that the US has a lot of number 10s. Malik Tillman can easily play a deeper lying role, and if you figure it out tactically with, say, Christian Roldan next to him, I think you could have a really well-balanced side there. And Pochettino has had a problem getting Tillman into his team. I will give you that. He hasn't shown his best. But that's because he's been competing. Play him in a slightly deeper role with the right structure around him, Malik Tillman could easily fill that.
Time out. This is probably the best debate of the episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on.
Whoa.
See, guys, both you guys made really good points. Oh, man.
Tactical visionary.
Yo.
Tactical visionary.
That was tough, bro.
Vibes. Tactical visionary.
Oh my God. I gotta give it to Raheem on this one.
Are you mad?
The reason I give it to Raheem, Tom, is because yours was another hypothetical. Like, he could be good if you play him in the right spot. I like your point about the injuries, but to me, you're still gonna pick him first team. If he's not around, he's not around.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna pick him in the first team. I don't want to disagree
Tyler
with
Adams.
this.
That boy got 3 lungs, bro. Come on now. You know how hard football is nowadays to have someone who can cover for you?
All right. Take
He's
5.
unbelievable. He's so good at football.
All right, Raheem, for the next take, this is take 4. Raheem, you have to be for this one. Tom, you're going to be against.
Okay.
Here's the take from Derek on Twitter. Time to fire up that hot take machine. Malik Tillman is the best player in the USMNT player pool.
Am I for this?
You're for this.
He's got to slag off all of his balls.
Yep, there you go, Raheem. You got to be for it. Malik Tillman is the best player in the player pool.
You can say into the camera that you disagree.
Okay.
But then you got to
Not during your debate, though. You got about 45 seconds to prove it to me. Why?
All right. This is for the debate, by the way. This is for the debate because I really don't believe this. But I do believe this, though. When it comes to number 10s in the U.S. national team pool, and you're looking in terms of a natural number 10, someone who's able to control and distribute and allow their teammates to score and assist goals, I think Malik Tillman is one of the best center attacking mids that the program has. Think about it in terms of his performance last year at PSV, going for £35 million plus add-ons. He's one of the most informed and talented center attacking mids that were available this past summer. So I will say that he has the talent and he has the opportunity to become one of the best number 10s in the world.
Tom, you're against.
That's cute. That's adorable. Look, Christian Pulisic is world class, right? You just can't argue with that. Christian Pulisic is world class in his position, right? He was the best player probably in Serie A last year. He always makes the USMNT better, so I think you could go Pulisic, and then if you want to look at other areas of the pitch, Chris Richards is breaking into that world-class club. Tyler Adams, who I famously hate, is an excellent centre midfielder. And while I really do rate Malik Tillman as a footballer, he's just a step below what the US has in other positions. I'd rather have Gio Reyna than him, to be honest.
That's a hot take at the end, but Tom, I got to give you that one, man.
I'm not going to lie. I'll go with Tom, too.
Derek's hot take put you guys in a tough spot. Raheem, I think you did a good job arguing for
I
that.
did a good job debating that.
Shout out Raheem for slagging off his mate Christian Pulisic on camera.
Wow. Nah. You know I'd never do that, my brother. That's straight for the content.
This is take number 5, and this is a hot one.
Okay.
Raheem, by rules of the debate, you have to argue against this.
Against this, okay.
Tom, you have to argue for this.
This is the last one?
This is the last one.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Okay.
What is it,
Who's gonna take
2-2
this?
right now, right? This is for all the
2-2.
marbles?
This is 2-2 right now. This is for all the marbles.
I've
The
gotta
luck of
say
the draw has determined what side you need to take. This take is from Ken, our producer.
Yeah, well,
This
Ken's
is
a
not
f***ing
internet.
idiot.
This is from our producer. Raheem, you're against this. Tom, you're for this.
Okay.
For all the marbles. Christian Pulisic is actively making the USMNT worse.
Oh, I'm good with that.
Not because he's bad, but because they're too reliant on him when he plays. As soon as Pulisic went off injured against Australia, Haji Wright scored 2 and won the game. Raheem, you're against that. Your time starts now.
Come on, man. Christian Pulisic is one of the best players to put on a U.S. men's national team jersey. His impact is unquestionable. He's one of the very few players on the squad that goes way back to when we didn't perform in the World Cup and unfortunately didn't qualify to now qualifying for 2 World Cups in a row. Christian Pulisic is the beginning of a new generation and honestly, a new beginning of what U.S. soccer should be. From going to Europe at a young age to succeeding over there to playing in the highest levels in world football where notoriously other countries did not respect American talent, for him to go over there and impress and be good enough to be considered as one of the best wingers in the world, and his impact is felt on national team level. When Christian Pulisic is not there, we do not perform to 100% U.S. team, and I don't even feel like I feel comfortable with us even competing with anybody on the world stage without Christian. So that opinion is crazy.
Good. That's good, Raheem. Very well spoken on that. Tom,
he's argued that well, but here's what I'll say. Football teams are about balance, right? Football teams are about balance. It's about movement. It's about bringing everyone into the play. And when the USMNT have Christian Pulisic, what they do far too often is give it to Pulisic and get out of the way. So here's the issue as well with that, is that when Pulisic isn't available, they can play nicer football. You saw that against Australia, right? There was more connectivity. You opened spaces. Haji Wright had his best game in a US men's national shirt because he had space to operate in rather than just a little dude just taking up all the spaces. So while I think Pulisic is amazing and I get that argument, I think you can create a more cohesive team when he's not there.
Both you guys make great points, whether you agree with them in real life or not.
I think that's bullshit. I think Christian Pulisic's unbelievable.
For my final,
But your fight was so good with this though.
for my final decision of who's gonna win this whole game, I gotta go with Tom here.
Let's go!
Yeah, I gotta go with Tom here.
He says with the Milan shirt.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a great debate.
And I gotta say it, Tom. I know that hurt you to say because we do all believe that Pulisic is world class. I think you did a good job explaining the tactical nuance that you were forced to agree with because you had to take that forward position.
Christian goes injured and now all of a sudden he's not good enough for the national team.
Hey,
I'm not saying-
he didn't even
39th minute sub, all of a sudden now he's opening
hold on,
up
we have to
all
say-
the space is opened up now.
Our producer said that.
Do you know what's...
Does not reflect the opinions of this panel.
No, it really does not.
Absolutely not.
Do you know what's actually so funny though? Is like, I just made the most like bullshit watch football for 5 minutes argument you've ever seen in your life.
But that's hitting though.
It sounded educated. That's just like, it's a vibes
why I'm a
competition for
writer.
me. Yeah. All right, Raheem, Tom, you guys made some really good debates. Tom ends up winning 3-2. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, comment who you think won this, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.